I, Minamo Kinomoto, had a childhood friend. I've always been in love with her. Kamome Otori. Today is her wedding day. It is a memorable day that she would swear her endless love in front of everyone. But
I'm going to be happy with them, everyone.
it's not me who's standing next to her. Today is supposed to be a day for celebration. I shouldn't be giving a big sigh, but I can't help it. I had to stay at the corner so that no one would notice me. I was drinking sadly without speaking to anyone. There was this girl who came to speak to someone as gloomy as that.
Long time no see. Do you remember me?
Kotori Otori. She's a twin sister of Kamome. Of course I do. Long time no see. It's been since high school?
Yes, though I didn't get to see you much in high school.
Unlike her twin sister who was always energetic and cheerful, Kotori was fairly shy and quiet. They looked alike, but their personalities were opposite. And how are you? Are you feeling okay?
I'm good. I'm feeling especially good today.
Unlike her sister, who was born healthy, she was sickly. She was absent from school almost half of the month, and she couldn't participate in PE class most of the time. So, unlike her twin sister, who was always surrounded by a lot of friends, she was always alone. We talked sometimes, but we rarely played together.
Well, you seem to be in worse conditions than me.
Oh.
What's wrong? Was it so shocking that my sister got married?
Yeah.
I knew it. You liked her.
You knew?
Yes. You always looked at her with sad eyes.
You're keen. But it was my fault. I never told her how I felt about her. Moreover, I was often stubborn and tried to avoid her. It would have been too much to ask to be a couple when I behaved like that.
Hey, what's your hobby, Minamo-kun? What do you do with your home? A game? Manga? Tell me!
Kamome started talking to me frequently in 3rd grade. We were in the same class before that, but we weren't very close and we didn't talk much. And, shut up! Why do you ask?
Why not? I just want to know. Tell me! What type of girls do you like? A quiet girl or an energetic girl?
Stop talking to me! You're being annoying. I treated Kamome coldly just because I felt it wasn't cool to be friends with girls just as lots of elementary school boys thought. I know it doesn't make sense, but back then, somehow, everyone including myself believed that it was right for us to play with those of the same gender. So... Hi, I always played with her outside of school. Nobody would say anything to us when we weren't at school. It was an unspoken agreement between us. So we would meet up at the park after school and play together.
You're late.
Shut up. You should be grateful that I'm here. I was still behaving badly though. I've always been in love with her. We went to different middle school and we didn't see each other for 3 years. I still wonder if things would have been different if I was honest with myself. We entered the same high school and I was happy to see her again. But soon, she seemed like a totally different person. Moreover, what? You guys are going out? Yeah, to be honest, I fell in love with her at first sight when I saw her on the day of the entrance ceremony. I've been hitting on her since. She liked me too, and we're going out now. I see. You're childhood friend with Kamome-chan, right? Tell me what kind of things she likes. Please. My best friend from middle school stole her from me. No, that's not right. He didn't actually steal her from me. He was honest with himself and faced her. And he won her heart. That's all. I didn't even try to fight for her. So we were never on the same stage. But I guess I shouldn't be hung up on past like that forever. I really need to move on. I have to look for a new love.
Then, Can I be a substitute?
Huh?
A substitute for my sister. Please go out with me, Minamo-san.
For real? And a few days later, what am I gonna do? I was about to go on a date with Kotori. By the way, I haven't given her an answer yet. She proposed today's date so that we could get to know each other better. I agreed to her because I couldn't say no, but I've never played with Kotori before. And why did she like me in the first place? She said that she wanted to be a substitute for her sister. But is she doing this just to make me feel better? No. No one would go out with someone for that kind of reason. But I can't think of a reason why she liked me because we didn't interact much.
Thanks for waiting. I'm sorry. I couldn't decide what to wear. Minamo-san?
I was astounded by her, by how pretty she was. No.
Do I look like her?
Oh, I was astounded by how she looked just like her sister. I wasn't thinking about your sister.
Really? Then, what were you thinking?
Well, it's true that Kotori is pretty, but I felt guilty for thinking about someone else, so I didn't know what to say.
It's okay. I told you that I would be a substitute for my sister.
It's not right.
It's okay, because I'm just happy to go on a date with you, Minamo-san.
Kotori?
Yes?
Do you like me? If you do, I have no idea why you like me.
Well, it's probably because it wasn't a big deal for you. But to me, it was something that I could never forget. Okay, it's a bit embarrassing, but I'll tell you about it. Do you remember? When we were in elementary school, I was sickly and couldn't go to school much. I was only able to go to school once a week. Even when I went to school, I couldn't participate in playing sports in PE class. So, I had to just watch you guys. So...
Hey everyone! Let's go outside and play kick base!
Let's play cards! Cards! I was always alone. Nobody would speak to me. I thought others wouldn't want me to play with them. I could only watch them from afar, feeling left out. But...
Hey, what are you doing? Wow, you're really good at drawing pictures!
You were the only one who spoke to me, Minamo-san. You praised me and acknowledged me. Such a simple thing made me really happy. It was a simple memory as that. You don't remember that, do you?
Well, I do remember that. I remember that very well, because it was what led me to avoid girls. Hey, Minamo, are you in love with Kotori? No, it's not like that. Our friends made fun of me for talking with Kotori. It made me so uncomfortable that I ended up avoiding playing with girls at school. And it led me to be cold at Kamome as well.
Now I've got better. I can go out like this now, so people speak to me a bit more than before.
Don't strain yourself too much. Tell me as soon as you feel bad.
No, I won't. I'm on a date with you, Minamo-san. I don't want it to end in halfway.
But...
Oh, I know. Here. We're on a date, so I might as well hold your hand.
Oh, okay, but... Hey! Stop squeezing my hand!
Why not? Huh? Minamo-san?
Ah. Hey, stop it!
Why not? Why not? What's wrong? Was my hand too sweaty?
No! It feels nice and cool. This is too stupid. What am I remembering? A girl in front of me is not Kamome, but Kotori.
What do you think of this coffee, Minamo-san?
Yeah, it's good. Do you come to this cafe often?
Yes, I like it here. I always come here alone, read a book by myself, and go home alone.
That sounds lonely.
I like my coffee bitter, so this one suits my taste.
It does taste a bit bitter.
The way they roast coffee beans is different. The more you roast, the bitterer it gets. And the one that's roasted the most is called Italian roast.
You really know this stuff.
I know things, you know. Did you know that only male cicadas cry?
Really?
I know things, you know.
Shoot! Why do I keep on remembering things? There's nothing special about this scene that I can't believe that I remember it.
Minamo-san, what's wrong?
Nothing. No, I can't do this. She looks too much like Kamome. The way she looks at her personality as well, which I thought were opposite, are too similar. So, I can't help but think about Kamome. I can't stop thinking about Kamome and comparing them. I feel too bad for Kotori and it hurts too much.
I had so much fun today. If it's okay with you, let's go on another date.
She told me that and we parted an hour ago. I came here without thinking. Nothing is here. Nothing is gonna change. Nothing is gonna happen. I don't know why, but I came here. And I can't move, as if my feet are glued to the ground. A memory from elementary school days comes back to me. It wasn't her from middle school, or high school, or in her wedding dress. It was a memory of her being small when we spent time together at this sandbox.
Oh? Minamo-kun, what are you doing here?
Kamome.
I heard that you went on a date with my sister today. I'll never forgive you if you make her cry. You're here alone? It means that you guys already parted. What are you doing here standing all spaced out?
What are you doing here?
Me? Oh, I'm moving to a place near my husband's workplace next month. I was just walking around, thinking that I won't be able to see this for a while.
Oh.
I've lived here for a long time, so there are so many memories, you know?
Yeah, there are too many memories. That's why I can't come up once I sunk down. It's just too deep. Do you remember?
Huh?
Don't do this. We used to play in this park all the time. Stop doing this. It's not going anywhere. We made sandcastles together. We caught cicadas together. She's already married to someone else. She's gonna leave. You made up your mind to look for new love. You decided to forget about her. Or are you just doing this to get rid of your confusion? This is stupid. I shouldn't try to dig up love that's already over.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Huh?
I don't remember that at all. I didn't come to this park much in the first place. I came here because I haven't been here much and wanted to see what it was like. Have you mistaken me for someone else? Hey, wait! Minamo-kun?
Now, I know.
I'm a substitute for my sister.
I know!
Have you mistaken me for someone else?
I know!
Yes. What? What's wrong, Minamo-san? Whoa! You're sweating so much! Did you come here running? I'll go get you something to drink.
You deceived me.
What?
You've been playing a substitute all this time. It was you! It was you all this time! You've been playing with me as a substitute for your sister!
No, Kotori, don't go out! But I want to play outside too! What if you faint when you're out playing? You have to be with me when you go out, okay? Kamome, what are you doing? Shush! Hey, Kotori, you want to go outside, huh? Yeah. Then, I'll pretend to be you. Really? But how? It's gonna be okay. If we exchange our clothes, even Mom won't notice. By the way, huh? Is there someone you're gonna play with, Kotori? Well, not now. But there is someone that I've always wanted to play with. Why? How did you...
I'm the one asking why.
Oh.
Why didn't you tell me? You could have told me when we were playing together that it was you.
But I couldn't. You would have worried about my health when you found out it was me. I wasn't allowed to be out playing because I was too weak. I couldn't play with you if I didn't pretend to be my sister. Yes, someone as sickly as me with no talent couldn't have been with you. That's why I played a substitute for my sisters and now.
There is no substitute.
What?
No one can be a substitute for someone else. Not Kamome or you, Kotori. No one can pretend to be someone else. A girl that I played with at the sandbox back then was no substitute for anyone. It was her and no one else. And I thought it was someone else. All this time, the girl I fell in love with was you, Kotori. It wasn't Kamome. I fell in love with that girl in front of me, and no one else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It was just a trivial memory from elementary school.
That's not for you to say.
You're right. Well, I'm just so happy for you as your sister that your 15-year-long love has finally succeeded. Yeah.
So, you knew it all this time?
Of course. I wouldn't have talked to you when I had no interest in you. I just wanted to know your hobbies and personality for my sister. Minamo-san, are you depressed that she had no interest in you?
No, of course not.
Are you sure?
You have to believe me.